over, you just can't breathe. Do you feel your bones start to shake? Do you feel the earthquake? Do you feel your bones start to shake? Do you feel the earthquake? Do you feel your bones start to shake? Do you feel the earthquake? Do you feel your bones start to shake? Do you feel the earthquake?
Hello everyone, and welcome back for another episode on the RavenCraft server. Today we're just doing sort of like a bit of a random kind of stream. We just started out really on the server yesterday. We released our first sort of like introductory episode the other day there, that a few of you have probably seen. Well, actually, I haven't turned the desktop audio on. So today we are, well, my sort of goal is I want to build my server-friendly, high-efficient wool farm. I've already done a few farms yesterday. You know, I had to get my my iron farm. That was a priority. So much for going to bed early last night. But all we have at the minute, we're out here on a little island area. We have food source there. We have a couple of farms here, just a few odds and ends, and this large plains area to play in. Over here, like, this is like a sunflower plains, and this is where we're going to be building like most of our sort of farms. And across on that island over there, it's not rendered in because I've just logged into the world, but that's going to be where our sort of like house is going to be, our base. So sort of like similar if you watch the like the Cosmic series, how we had like our home was like up a hill, and then down the bottom in the plains we had all of our farms. But we'll hop down here and I'll show you. As we don't have much in the way of resources. I've got the AFK Fisher, which is why we've got some enchanted tools, and also an enchanted chest plate as well. That's all we've managed to get so far. We haven't done any sort of villager trading or anything like that yet. The only thing, like, my priority was just dragging villagers out of the village and getting them up there last night. But this will run in the background. We are going to build the wool farm over here. But the sort of catch is, at the minute, is that, well, we just started out, we have no resources really to speak of whatsoever. So during the course of this, normally when I do my like tutorial episodes and things like that, I have everything all measured out and in a chest handy. But we are starting from having absolutely nothing. So it means that, if we need wood, we're going to have to go to the forest and get wood. We need redstone, we're going to have to go and get redstone. We're also going to have to dig out this patch. The only thing that I have done is, if I bring this across and turn the placement on, this is where we're going to build it. So I've taken this schematic from my other world so that we can get the dimensions. As with my wool farm, it fits into 4 chunks. We'll probably not use the exact same we'll probably not use the exact same like blocks and what have you, because of course I'll just use whatever fences I have handy. I'm not going to I'm not fussed about that sort of thing. One thing is coal. Actually, I'm thinking about it, we're going to need an absolute load of coal as well, aren't we, for the lights? But I think what we'll do is, to start off, I'll just bring the grids up. So you see this fits into exactly 4 chunks. It's got to fit into 4 chunks anyway. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to go get some shovels and we're going to just dig out the area that we want, and that's how we'll do to make a start. I'll turn the grids off for now though. Maybe it's not. Yep, there we go. Right, and that was just Creeper there, was just hopping online in the background there, just whilst I was talking there. His base is far north. We're in the south from the spawn area here. Creeper set up camp way in the north. And then also up in the north, Focus has also set up camp as well. Actually, hang on. Whilst we're actually doing things as well, we will have to cycle all of our various farms as well, because we need resources. We'll also need more wheat. At the minute, as much as we have a tiny little patch of wheat growing over there that we'll harvest, we'll harvest that before we do anything else as well. All of the wheat that I'm actually doing this from is being nabbed from villagers. Hang on, let's get them a bit higher so it's a bit easier. There we go, let's just breed these up. There we go. Oh, that was all I brought. That'll do for now. Right, so we're going to go and get some sticks and make some shovels, but actually we're not going to use our wood supply. I haven't got any zero-tick farms because I haven't got any slime yet, but I did get a handful of bamboo when I was travelling out here for this spot, and bamboo can be easily turned into sticks. Then we'll head over to the iron farm and we'll get some iron to make some shovels. See, This actually is not technically complete because I don't have any slime. I need one sticky piston to finish this. Because what will happen is when this fills with the poppies will get destroyed, but I need one sticky piston to be able to finish that, but it'll be alright for now. We'll see if we can maybe find some slime later on. And we'll take that. Yep, there's a crafting bench handy. We'll take 3 shovels. We'll chuck the rest in there. I tell you what, I'll leave the sticks in there as well because it's always handy just for making quick tools. Right, so let's hop up here. Oh, we've still got all that bamboo. Right, I tell you what, got that little bit of dark oak from earlier. Let's go make a couple of chests as well because we're going to keep all this dirt because we're going to have to repurpose it once we've dug it up. But we will just turn that all into chests. We'll need chests over there anyway because we'll need the like collection system. Oh, the sun's going down. We're going to have to make a bed as well and bring that over here. Right, so we'll go make another bed. Whilst I do that, how's everyone else doing in the chat there? You all enjoying your lockdown for the day? Grab these while we're at it. Add a few of these. We'll just have to keep an eye on this in the background just to see when it's ready, because as soon as it's ready to harvest, I mean, we could probably build a little bit of a bigger one. Well, actually, at some stage we will build a massive one, but you know. Now, I blew all the coal up on lighting up as much of this sort of zone as possible, and I've deployed the cat safety net as well. Oh, what's that in there? Oh, yeah. You've been trying to call us since I come online there, Focus. Can't even see the. Oh, I haven't even got Discord open. That's why I can't even see it because I've not even done that. And Royalty, we're doing all right. I've been out playing with the chickens for a little bit this morning, so they all got their cuddles. Let's see if we can get one seed to fill that one. We'll see how things go because you know, what we're going to do maybe is a couple of hours. We might not even finish this farm today because I will need silk touch. So as I say, we have no resources to build this. We're building it completely from scratch. So after a couple of hours, we might, you know, stop this stream and then we'll go outside, and as long as the weather's all right, we'll maybe stream the girls for a couple of hours in the garden, depending on how long my phone's battery lasts. But this marks the area that we are going to dig out. Now, this is the level we need it to be at, so we need to clear these 4 chunks to 65. So let's get rid of the placement now. Also, have you got a silk touch book up there? I might have to pop up there later on then. What we're looking at here, F3G. Right, I'm going to put these grids on so that, because this is the limit of what we need to. I sort of chose this bit because it's mostly flat, but this is the limit of where we need to flatten out. We will need to make some tunnels underneath for the collection system. I'm actually not going to need as many shovels as what I thought I am I? And we're actually going to have to go mining dirt blocks. Because for some reason I thought I was going to have to dig out a large section when I placed that the schematic from my other world. But we'll level it off to here. I think we have. Well, actually, we'll have to go back and get some more sand because we don't have. I think we've only got about half a stack of glass left. I only made a little bit for the because well, you don't have to use glass in the front of that other machine, the cow machine, but I just like to. It's the same as I went to all the trouble of making the half slabs, you know, double smelting the stone. It's completely unnecessary. I just like it to look that way. course, we could have gone to the iron farm and got a water bucket. If I get a chance to go over there, I'll bring you a couple of stacks of a bamboo, or since you've just joined the game, you can also just come down and collect it yourself. Right, is that almost all the grass from these 4 chunks? Oh no, we've still got this one chunk here to clear out. That's another thing as well. I wonder if, I tell you what, we'll level this area out, and then we will build a little pit, and we're going to have to fetch over some sheep, because we haven't even bred any of those or collected any of them. So we'll have to go through all that process as well. So as I say, we may not finish this in the couple of hours that we've got here. Never coordinates, right, hang on 2 seconds, focus. I'll just go there and then you can have a look on the stream to see where the never coordinates are. Over here. See what dirt I've got as well. Might have some more in those chests, because all we own is what's in those couple of chests at the back there. I had to, we probably would have been a little bit further on, but originally I decided to set up camp like just here in the open, and the plains at night, that was an absolute catastrophe. So we've now moved into a little hole in the ground. Right, let's hop in here. Oh, there's a sheep, that's handy. So we are at 662 by 90 by 570, basically. And in case this gets blown up, I have a flint and steel on standby. Let's hop back through here. If we can't find the sheep handy, we'll just nab that one. Now, did I come over here for something else? Tell you what, I'll take that crafting bench over there as well, because we're probably going to need that. We'll need quite a few observers in the long run, but I think we've probably got enough resources to make them. String, we're going to have to manually harvest the string, because I haven't built a farm up for that yet. There is, the mine shaft does intersect it, like a spider spawner. But we'll have to just go down and manually hack away at them, because we haven't built that sort of farm yet. At the minute, the priority was the iron farm, because we need iron to build hoppers. So we couldn't. It wasn't even worth building the wool farm until we had that. Let's pop that there, and we'll check, because I cannot remember now what height we were putting this at. Right, this is the height, so I'm starting on the level here. Alright, so we now need to harvest these 4 chunks. And if that's going to be the level as well, we will have to, we'll actually have to take out a little bit of that chunk as well, just to maximise the light levels. In reality, it's probably just 1 block, but we'll try and sculpt it a little bit better. But by taking off this layer here as well, this will hopefully provide us enough dirt blocks to be able to build the upper level. That must have been the theory last night when I was deciding where to place this. I have to decide which way the collection system is going to go as well. Yeah, I'm just thinking we're going to have to go get a few axes and go and harvest some more trees as well, aren't we? Place them. Eventually all this will turn into grass. At least that's the theory as well, especially how this farm actually works. You can check out my tutorial as well that I did for making this high efficiency server friendly wool farm. One relies on 2 sheep for each colour. It's a sheep network we don't have now, so it means that you don't have to you know, stress the server by having like hundreds and hundreds of sheep as some people do, like in a pen. But those sorts of like massive mob farms like that are also against the rules on this server, because there's just no need when you can make like high efficient ones. Yeah, focus. Yeah, that's what Dash and that Dimitri kid had, wasn't it? Apart from that, they had like the cows. If you remember from there, that there was hundreds and hundreds of cows in that thing. Yeah, exactly. Yeah, we cause the lag building efficient farms. Yeah. It was nowhere near. I mean, that Dimitri kid, I mean, he was like AFK entity cramming directly underneath the where all those cows and sheep were. So I mean, it was no wonder. I mean, I told you that day that I spent like 5 hours trying to find like a drowned to fight, so that I could get see if I could get you like a replacement trident that day. But because he was on entity cramming and had all those there, you couldn't actually get a single naturally spawning drowned. Wouldn't actually come in. The only drowns that you got were the ones that were part of structures. So the underground, the underwater like temple type things, underwater ruins. That was the only place you could find drowned, because they are spawned as part of the structure block itself. They come in. You know, we do have like 10 diamonds. I could have made a diamond pick here, couldn't I? A diamond shovel. I don't think we have that far to clear out though, really. It's just these 2 chunks. Let's keep going. Oh yeah, and we're going to have to take out this, at least one perimeter around the outside. Maybe I should have built this 1 block higher. But too late now. That would involve having to place all the blocks down again. Well, that's what we were doing. We originally went over at the base there to get a bed. It's starting to come overnight again. And this area isn't lit up, so it just adds flavour and excitement. Night time is coming. And the shovel's dead. We might as well run over to the bed, and we will go and we'll go and sleep, and then we will gather a few more shovels. That's handy as well. The iron farm is actually producing iron in the background there as well, because we're going to need absolutely tons of it for the volume of hoppers that we're going to need. But of course, like I said, we're also going to need loads of wood to make those hoppers as well. But there is a forest like 2 minutes walk that way. So we'll just take a dozen axes and deal with that over there. Stuck on there. Actually, I don't know. We've got some wool in here, haven't we? I'm sure I had like a couple of random bits of wool somewhere. Unless I've lost it somewhere. Oh no, there it is at the top. I can't see the top part because of my the way I've got my microphone. I'll make a bed with that. Let's pop that in there. We'll take a bed and put it over there. And what's that there? Yeah, it's still like 1,000 blocks, I think, between even and the nether. a reminder as well, while I'm thinking about their focus. No, oh, we didn't make those shovels, did we? Oh, we got one shovel. No bad language in the chat, because remember, this is live and my channel is a family-friendly channel. That's what I had to do on. Yeah, that's what I had to do on that Nova server. I had to actually turn the chat off in the game because all the 2-year-olds that he had on his server were just constantly swearing and shouting all that stupid abuse. What's he said, like? Well, given the sort of the racist outbursts that are all the time in the back of his channels, and all these Nazi symbolism that he has on his channel, I would definitely say his channel is not a family-friendly one. No. But we don't hang around with them anymore. How many blocks are you away now? Are you still in the Nether, or did you get blown up by that ghast? Oh, there goes another shovel. I'll tell you what, let's just, because there's just a couple of blocks, let's just punch these blocks out. Yeah, I did the exact same thing, Creeper. Not interested in having anything to do with it anymore. But I was in a call with Focus the other day, and just out of curiosity, I had a quick like skim through, you know, like where on the episode, you know, like they're jumping like every 10 minutes at a time, and by random chance, I jumped through his the stream, and him and that other kid were mocking me again. So he's obviously not learned anything. Well, are these cows ready? No, only one of them is ready. We'll come back to that. What did I come over here for? Oh, no, I need to go to the other farm to go for a shovel, didn't I? Completely distracted, walking straight past it. Should really maybe torch up the area as well, shouldn't we? Oh, look at that. Oh, it doesn't matter really, does it? Because there's no crafting bench up here. Let's take a little bit of that, and we'll make, I don't know, 3 shovels again. We'll just keep making them 3 at a time. How's the poppies situation? Poppies are getting really, like really full there. Oh, hang on. You know what? This proves how much iron I don't need. Right, let's have a go. Right, I'm going to now take out these 2 lines here. If you need some iron when you get here, Focus, just, you know, compress some and take a couple of stacks. Not all of it though, because I do need an absolute mountain of hoppers I've got to build here. Right, what we're going to do is, I think, just for the sake of it, we were going to level this out 2 blocks outside, just to guarantee that light levels are going to propagate through. You know, technically you can do it with 1 block, but you know, we might as well just take it a straight 2 around the outside. Of course, I'm thinking now again, I should have maybe used those last couple of diamonds that I've got to maybe make a diamond one, but nah. Like the title of the video says, you know, we'll just figure it out as we go. At least I assume that's what the title says. I noticed that there was a typo in my episode 1 title yesterday, so I had to go back and fix that. What happens when you copy and paste, but you don't click in the right part of the box, and then you don't even look at it. You wind up with the title being messed up. We'll level this off here as well, just to make it even. Almost round. Maybe we have to hire somebody on the server, a few diamonds to mow the grass and clear away all the to clear away all the grass blocks. Yeah, you can use water focus. It still doesn't subtract from the fact that it's time consuming. There we go, there's our 2 perimeter all the way around. And you see here the grass is slowly returning. So I'll do is I'm going to chuck all this dirt in here for now. Alright, we have some wheat. I'll leave those shovels. Right, we are going to go and make... Actually, we need 1 shovel. Take the knackered one. I suppose over here will be as good a place as any, I suppose. Just going to build a little hole where we can... Actually, we'll build it over here, then we haven't... If anything goes horribly wrong, we haven't got as far to run away. Back to the light. Just clear a little patch here. And we're going to build a little trench where, fingers crossed, we're going to be able to get the sheep and to breed them, because we need 32 sheep to cover all of the colour types. That's the thing as well, we also need dyes as well, which we've got like a few flowers. There is not far from here, there is a flower forest. I can't quite remember where, but we'll have a look on the map. And we can get like a good chunk of the dyes from there. We do have like some of the other dyes anyway. I have a little bit of bone, so we can get some bone meal. We don't have technically any string. We've got a couple of bits, but... our mine shaft does intersect a spider spawner, so we will go and we'll do it manually. We'll take them out, you know, because we haven't got like any automated process or anything like that just yet. We'll build a little hole where we will persuade sheep to sit in. Right, I think there might be some bamboo left over here. If not, I might just harvest that because I don't need that anymore. That was just for activating it. Oh, I've got a little bit of string. Is it just 1 bit of string that you need? Alright, let's go down here. At some point I'll make like proper entrances to these. There we go, that'll do for the bamboo. We'll save the string as much as we can. Put that in there. Right, so when you get here, Focus, you can have all the bamboo that's in the chest at the iron farm. There's a good few stacks in there, you can just take all that back with you. Ooh, quickly before everything all spawns and explodes. Oh, what was that there? Have I missed a chat there? Thought you went to get an Xbox controller from Tesco's. Oh, but they are expensive. I can highly recommend the the Xbox Elite Series 1 controller. I haven't played with the Series 2, but I think it has like some flaws. But the Elite Series 1 controller is like simply the greatest controller ever made. I mean, when I was a kid playing games in the in the 90s, it's the controller I basically dreamed of back then, and they finally made it. Right, next thing on the agenda is we are going to see if we can find some sheep. Because I'm going to start bringing those out here. Tell you what, we don't need the grids on just now, so we're going to see what we can find as we bounce around the fields. What was that, a sheep? Oh, despawned. Well, there's one sheep. Technically, we only need to drag 2 sheep like into the farm, but we'll just drag them one at a time though. Actually, I'm going to be careful because there is an absolute load of lava in this area. Slowly backing up. There's lava there. There's focus, throwing around bamboo. Let's get this bugger over to the hole. Come on, village idiot. He's got no interest now in the in the wheat. Into the hole. There we go. So we've got one in. I'm hoping that they can't climb up bamboo. Oh, that was worrying there for a second. I thought it was going to go up. Oh, what we got here? Plenty of paper and sugarcane. Oh, you know that the silk touch. Excellent. I'll make a silk touch book. Well, when I get the main bulk of this ready. Did you get the bamboo and some iron blocks from over here? But there's plenty of bamboo in there that'll keep you going for a bit. Don't suppose you brought any slime blocks with you. I need 1 slime dot to make 1 sticky piston. Am I gonna have to mute the chat there so I can't see the game chat focus? See if we can find 1 more sheep. I think it wasn't the one next to our farm. Actually, we'll head over that way anyway because we'll see if the cows need cycling. Nope, there's anything over here. How are these cows escaping, or are they just spawning outside of it? Actually, I've already got wheaten behind there. Let's breed up another batch. There we go. That'll do for the next batch. Right, let's see if we can find 1 more sheep, then at least we can start the breeding process. Plenty of cows dotted around all over the place. You know what? We have fire aspects, so we might as well get a few more steak in our inventory. Oh, was that a cow head? Right, we'll head over this way. It's going to be a canny long... Actually, we'll head over this way and then we'll just spin around and come back, because if we get far enough away, sheep might respawn. Oh, second thought, there's a sheep here. 2 sheep, that's handy. Are they attracted to wheat as well? I never really do anything with pigs in the game. Come along. I'll try and hop on later on there, because we said yesterday we were going to try and get some gravel and sand together for some concrete. So we'll have a little bit of a mining session over there. Which way are we going back? Oh, crikey, we've got a long way to go here. Let's keep backing up. Never know, once we get sort of closer, we may start seeing some more sheep pop in as well, so hopefully we'll try and get those. I'll have to make a little wall for all the heads. Want to focus. Remember, like in the slime farm, we had like all the heads arrayed on the at the back next to the portal. Of course, with the grass, it does make it slightly difficult to see where you're going here as well. We're definitely going to have to hire a gardener to come and clear all this grass out. We even had bat heads, didn't we, from digging out the slime farm. And I got a couple of the silverfish heads as well. Come on, keep walking. Right, so the lava's there, so let's go around that way. The cat can come as well. Oh, there's a sheep over there. I hope that's not the sheep that we put in the pen earlier. That's a fresh one. Keep backing up. We'll try and scoot sideways to try and make sure we can grab that one. Where'd it go? Come on, this way. Right, so they must be able to get up scaffolding. Right, we'll have to take out the scaffolding. There we go. Right, so hopefully that's pinned in there. So that's just 4 sheep down, but we're just going to have to forget about that stake that's down there for now. Of course, the real fun is going to be getting these guys out of here once we've got them all in there. Getting them out 2 at a time. Because we don't have any leads because we haven't got any slime. Right, I think what we need to do now though is... I suppose we'll dig out the trenches. Let's just bring this up so we can get an idea of where we need to dig, and we'll go and get a fresh shovel ready. Let's just get rid of those because we don't really need them. Keep them handy because we'll use that for feeding. but we'll make a little hole where each sheep is going to be. Let's see. Bring this up so we can actually see what we're doing. There we go, that's a lot better. Oh, must be a stone block down there. There we go. Turn the placement back off and quickly sleep. Right, so that marks off where we need to build all these trenches out to, because there'll be a hotter minecart, so we need to be like technically one below where they are. So bring the grids back up. What's going to be the best bit? Right, we're going to funnel it all into here, aren't we? Well, does that seem like it's too close? 1, 2. Ooh, I haven't dropped the schematic in the wrong place, have I? Or have I just maybe dug that one out in the wrong place? Yep, I've dug this in the wrong place. But I did manage to do it twice, so that means I may have messed up. I think it's just I've got myself mixed up by doing that, that's all. That's not a hole. And that's not a hole. We're not actually going to be building like the full thing that I do normally. We're not going to bother with these pistons here because when we upgrade to 116, there'll be no zero ticking anyway, so there's no real need to have 8 times the number of pistons. We can just get away with 4. Oh, actually, we are going to need. That's going to be a nightmare. We are going to need 4 slime balls to complete this, aren't we? Oh well, we'll just have to go mining for them then. Like I said at the start, we may not complete this today. Right, let's get rid of that now. So we'll have the collection system is going to be around right here. Take that. I'll tell you what, we will take out the surface so we can visually see it. So the collection lines will run here. Take out that. Take out that another layer down. Yep. Do we have enough? Oh, I was thinking, do we have enough torches just to mark this up a little bit? I thought I might have to run to your base to grab a few slime balls to finish this off. We cut this in the wrong place again. Or no, it's just, I confused myself because this is yeah, it's in the right place. It's one of those days, isn't it? Alright, so we'll dig a little line here. That'll be the collection area there. Collection area. And that will run down there. Technically, we'll probably save one piston if we just lined it up better. Piston there. Hopper even. There we go, and the last one to mark up. Oh, we've sealed in that one. Let's just bring that back up. There you go, so that marks the tracks for the collection system. So there'll be a line of hoppers that'll go all the way through there. We just need to dig that now out 2 more deep, isn't it? But we're going to go back and get some more torches because I'm going to mark out where the sheep are going to sit with torches, just for tracking purposes. I tell you what, we'll take the bamboo because we'll use that for sticks. And we can always take it out with the furnaces directly. If we haven't got any coal. Oh, we've got 26 coal. Actually, we'll just do this in our inventory, can't we? That'll have to do. I suppose we could have gone and got some glowstone or something. But just for now, just so that we can visually see where each of them are going to be so that we don't interfere with where their positions are. Because I'm building this in a kind of like really awkward format simply because we haven't actually got any of the resources together to do this technically yet. But each point where there should be a sheep, I'm just going to mark that up like that so that I can dig the rest of the collection system out. And plus that'll give us a little bit of light as well as we go. Put a few lights around here, might as well spam a few around here just to make it vaguely safe. Should have brought some fish over, we could have got that cat to help protect us as well. Right, let's see if we can actually breed some of these. I keep forgetting how long it is between. I mean, if that one's going up to an adult, surely it must be time for to breed some more sheep in here. Is that all of them? There we go. X-rated Minecraft there. On my Bedrock series, I just for the laugh, I censored the panda breeding. You hear a zombie somewhere. I'm assuming that you guys can all hear the game audio like quietly in the background. My usual quiet Minecraft music playing next to it. What's that, folks? There is new tools for tracking in Premiere Pro. You don't have to like fanny on going into After Effects anymore. I say that though, there was always a tracker, but they in Premiere, but they did improve it a few months ago, I think. I forget what the bit is called that you have to click on though. Off the top of my head, I can't think what it is. Because that's what I use like for tracking like masks and stuff like that. Yeah, I mean after the stream, because we're going to go through your settings as well, because you were having an issue with it, like just generally it was running a bit like a bit slow, but we're going to go through your settings so that you're actually taking proper advantage of your of your computer, to make sure that you've got the easiest rendering sort of suite. So later on, we will just sit for like a little while, and we'll go through the settings to make sure you're using the computer properly to be able to do it. No, probably not. Oh, look, some iron. There's something we don't need anymore. I have to go make another shovel in a minute, aren't I? Right, so that takes care of this trench bit. Did I forget to do that other bit though, before we go any further? Did I do the side paths? Yeah, I did those side paths. Did I do these ones? Right. Oh, it's night time. Let's run away very quickly, because I can hear lots of zombies. That's all I would need, is a creeper to blow up right in my face here. Oh, we fell out of bed. I've noticed this quite a lot since 1.15 came out, the falling out of the bed thing when you jump into it. Change to the pick. There we go. Well, that is all of the collection area trenches all dug out. We'll of course be covering these back in. There's one thing as well that we're going to do as well. Everywhere where it's available, we are going to put a furnace on top of every single hopper, because that will reduce any reduce the processing on the server. And I recommend everywhere where you can in any of your builds as well. So we don't need that. To put furnaces on top. But we'll manufacture those when the time comes. Nope, there's still little baby sheep down there. Eat these. Right, so next off, we need to fill all this with hoppers. So to do that, we're going to have to go and get a lot of wood. So let's head over here and we will just manufacture a whole load of axes. Right, that should do us. Pop that in there. Let's stick that in our offhand. We have 30 food. Tell you what, I'm going to mine up that bed and take it with us as well, because we're probably going to have to go through like a night. I'm still picking up this iron, aren't I? Right, this is the danger zone now, because now we have no spawn. Oh, I can turn the grids off now as well, can't I? Yeah, that's better. It's quite often when I'm just playing on my own, I have the grids up, you know, nearly all the time. And I used to as well, like have F3 open quite a lot as well. But I have the mini hood mod on my machine, which, as you can see in the top corner there, gives me the coordinates, which direction I'm facing and what biome I'm in. It does have some like other information as well that it can display, but that's all the information that I need as I'm wandering through the world. It's not 100% optimized with Optifine yet though, but once that's done it'll be perfect again. I don't have it. I took it off at the minute it's off, so that we can still see all those chunks long, like a good distance away. Plus, as well, it'd be just constantly consuming up memory as we're playing as well. Yeah, well, we're almost at the forest. I don't actually know. I should really maybe calculate how many we're going to need. But what I am going to do is we'll just go in a little bit, because we're going to clear out this sort of zone. There we go. Spawn point set. Might as well grab some of this birch while we're at it as well. Let's get through there. Was that the first birch that we've mined on the server? This will be the first acacia as well that we've. We're going to absolutely load. It's two for each hopper, isn't it? And we're probably going to need like a stack of hoppers at least. No, the iron's not an issue. We just need to stand around at the base and we can get all that. We're shipwrecked, so we'll have a little look in there. I may as well take some of the wood off this as well, because we're going to need that. Oh, still got a shovel. Nope, that's it for the shovel. Question is now, where would the chest be? Unless maybe I've picked it up when I've been wandering already. There it is. Well, we might as well take all that while we're at it. And because we're going to need all these chests as well. We'll have to go maybe on a little sand gathering expedition shortly as well. Just going to need probably a stack and a bit of glass as well. Didn't do any calculation beforehand. That's why this is just sort of like a random bit of play. But I tell you what, whilst we're doing this, thank you for joining me today. If you are enjoying our journey and would like to see more, then please rate, comment, favourite and subscribe in whichever manner your chosen platform allows. If you are joining us on Twitch, Mixer or YouTube, where we have loads more for you to watch, from our live streams to all our episodes across our various series. You can also drop by and say hi over on Discord, where we chat about everything from Minecraft to books and movies to tabletop games. But most importantly, thank you very much for watching and have a lovely day. Oh, and before I forget, focus, so there's no more tears. And Creeper, I've updated yours to including the links that should be popping up in all the chats across all the various platforms. You know, whether or not you're on Twitch, Mixer, or YouTube. Yep, that's the word I'm trying to think of. YouTube. And those images as well should be across all the, you know, like on Twitch, if you look at the bottom of the channel description sort of thing, those like little tiles should be updated there as well. Sometimes it's a bit funny saving them on Mixer, so they might not have published through yet. But the Twitch one should be all right by now. Right, what do we got here in the way of the actual logs that we want? We'll put those apples down there. Put that there, put the saplings for that there, and put the saplings for that there. And we'll just stack all the other junk over at that end. Absolutely tons of this, aren't we? Oh, sun's going down. Oh, there's the bed over there. Is it Friday when you're gonna, or at least you're aiming to release your episode on Friday at some stage? Actually, let's go and sleep, because you know what'll happen. There we go. Keep on hacking away at this. How many has that got? So we've got a stack of that one. And a bit. A stack of that and a bit. I'm not bothered about getting acacia just at the minute. I'm just going to get the regular trees to make. Oh, there's bees must be around here. Oh, there's a hive. We'll come back and we'll harvest that later. But at the minute, the priority is making chests. It takes 2 tree blocks just to make 1 chest. So many of the wood items in Minecraft that they're so expensive to make. Like signs. Signs, you know, they take like a crazy amount of blocks for what you get out. There we go. Oh, we're out of food, that's why we're going slow. Might as well eat these apples. Haven't got much of a use for them. Almost 2 stacks. I think we'll go for the 2 stacks and then we'll head back and we'll start manufacturing the thingamajigs, the pistons. Not pistons, what we're talking about. Hoppers even. This is what happens when you stay up too late playing Minecraft as well. Oh, there's 1 axe down. Oh, right, so now we have 2 stacks of that, stack of that, and some loose ones. Right, that'll do us for now. Easy enough to come back here and get some more. I think we'll leave that bed there, though, because we'll just get a fresh one back at the base. Plenty of sheep here, actually. We haven't got the... Actually, we could make some shears. We have iron in our hands. Just so we can quickly make another bed next to the wool farm. Oh, have I left some wheat? I thought I cleared all the wheat out of here. I'll come back for that later. At least we know where it is. Reserve force. Focus. When I lived in Newcastle, like when I first did Twitch, which was back in 2014, I used to do Photoshop, like live streams. Back then, so it was like you know, like showing people how to use some of the tools and doing sort of like community photoshops. You know, so like people that were in the chat could like say, say like maybe we should manipulate it this way until we got my final image, sort of thing. But I mean, until recently, that was the last time I was actually. I'm determined to keep picking up that iron, aren't I? Let's offload this other ones. Yeah, until recently, I hadn't actually logged onto Twitch for like since 2014. Because of course, when I moved house, then I moved to Appleby, which the internet connection there was, you know, like 90 style dial-up. It was that bad. Then after we moved away from there in Maud, it was too much of a stressful place to live to even think about that because of everything that was going on for her. And then after moving here, we had like rubbish dial-up speeds almost until Avonbridge, where I'm at now, got mentioned in the Scottish Parliament about the bad internet speeds. So and then once it got mentioned in Parliament, mysteriously within a couple of days, OpenReach came out and, you know, turned on the box that they've been promising for 2 years. So now because I mean, beforehand when I was doing my YouTube episodes, I used to have to put them onto my tablet and travel into Falkirk to upload them. That's how bad the internet connection was here. Yeah, I live in Scotland. I don't know if our class is great though, to be honest. Right, let's just take those 4 stacks of iron. Have we got... Oh no. Right, let's go over here actually and start manufacturing this over here. Get rid of that iron because I'm determined to keep picking it up. I don't need the saplings just yet. The stairs are pretty much useless to us right now. Let's manufacture another bed. Stick that there. Right, I suppose we will just start off by simply doing that. Oh no, what am I doing? Right, let's just make as many of those as we can, so that'll give us 33. 33 hoppers, which... no, I don't think that'll be enough. Let's do those ones and convert all of them into chests. And that only gives us another 7. Right, I think we will deploy what we've got, but I'm going to build one chest before we do anything else. Just to make an end point. So this is outside of the chunk, isn't it? Yeah. So it will be hopper line, air line, dirt line. So I just put that there. Yeah, that'll do for now. We'll build like a a proper collection area later. Let's just see how far this goes. As long as it's configured, yes, it does do an autosave every like few minutes or so. But as long as it's configured. Yeah, Premiere Pro likes to crash a lot, doesn't it? The last update, I mean, it's not so bad right now, but the update prior to this one, I was finding it was just like lagging out for no reason, left, right, and center. Right, we're gonna go get some more iron because we're gonna need like another half a stack. Sort of like when I'm editing, I'm kind of like, as I'm like going, if I pause for a second, like I'm unconsciously, control save. You know what, we'll just use all the birch and make another 31 hoppers. But we will take with us another 2 stacks of iron so we don't have to trek all the way back here. Right, so just looking at my panel here, for those of you that are joining us across the different platforms there, this is a brand new server. It's ran from one of my Raspberry Pi computers, which is in my office here, and we are working on just getting some basic farms up and running. At the minute I am building my super efficient server friendly wool farm. The catch is, because we only technically started playing yesterday, we don't have any resources, so normally when I do these things I would have everything prepped in a chest at the side, but we are actually now basically having to manufacture everything from zero. So when we need like whatever blocks we need, we've just done like a wood session there just to get enough to build all of these hoppers. Yeah, that's that wing done. Yeah, I'm gonna need a lot more hoppers on. I'm gonna have to use all that wood for hoppers on. I was hoping to save some of it for we haven't got any blocks to be able to get back out here. Right, hang on. Let's just go out there. There we go. This, Timmy, is the start of the collection system for my wool farm. I've dug out. Normally, I wouldn't wouldn't dig out this surface level, but just for illustration purposes, so everyone can see. You know, we've got the whole bit exposed. It actually makes it feel a little bit easier building it as well. Oh no, this is not going to end well, is it? Nope. Very bad. Yep. At least we have some spare dirt. Did I even pick it up? No, I didn't pick it up. Do we have any more? We've got 4 wool. We can make another one. We've got enough blocks. Stick that there. Set my spawn point. Right, I have something to eat because we're damaged. Forgetting, yeah, there should be an achievement for that. Just getting blown out of bed. Right. I tell you what, we're just gonna have to do it, aren't we? We're gonna have to manufacture all of these. That's all of the wood that we just gathered up as well, and we still need some for other things. We're just gonna have to go back over the forest and build some more, aren't we? Right, 25 more hoppers. I don't even think that's enough. Right, did we finish this wing? No, we didn't. Oops. And plus as well, you know, we need it for the hopper mine carts as well. That's still to come. Well, you got to remember as well, Focus, when you import like a video clip to use on Premiere, it has to duplicate. Oh, is that all of the hoppers? It has to. We have to go back and mine some more wood now. But anyway, Focus, it has to duplicate it. There's a temporary folder on your machine where all those clips are all duplicated. Right, let's get rid of that there as well. So part of the lag as well when you first put a clip in is because of that. Right, let's head back over to the forest because we're going to need another stack of wood. Yeah, it just allows it to have a cache of the clip that you know that you're working with. I mean, there's sometimes, I mean, if I drag in like a 3 or 4 hour long recording, it takes a while because it's in you know, it's in 4K stupid bit rates that high bit rates that I've got on it, because you know, like a single clip can like when I'm doing a recording session, sometimes it's like, you know, 60 gigabytes worth in a single clip. Almost back to the forest. So with this build, you see that we're working on, I haven't done any of the calculations for the number of blocks that we need or anything like that. We're just sort of doing it as we need the blocks. Just like now, I've been going for an hour and a half. We'll maybe just do like another half an hour or so, see how far we get. Oh, I forgot to breed any of the sheep. Never mind. We'll be a bit behind schedule on the sheep. But depending on the weather's like outside, we may do a chicken stream on that'll be on Twitch only though, because I can only do that from my phone. To me, I play both. I have my Bedrock Survival series, which has my my favourite world in it. I mean, on YouTube there, if you have a look on the playlist, I think I'm up to like episode 70 odd. But as I said in the first episode of RavenCraft, Bedrock has now been fixed, so that memory glitch is no longer in it. So I'm finally going to be able to do more episodes on that world, which is what I've been itching to do for a good couple of months. But it was too much of a risk that my world would get destroyed because the memory glitch was like a world destroying bug. But I also played Java as well, and that's what we're playing now. We're on Java at the moment. But one thing I like to do is, I know with a couple of exceptions, if I get my words out, all of the farms that I do on my Bedrock world work perfectly fine in Java as well. It's one of the things I like to do is to make sure that everything is compatible. And with quite a few of those farms as well, I've taken like Java builds that are like Java only, and I've re-engineered them so that they work in Bedrock. So you can do them, whether it be on Windows 10, Xbox, PlayStation, or even on your phone. I've actually played my Bedrock world. I've actually played that on my phone a couple of times, just because I can connect to it from there because of the cross-platform play that you get on Bedrock. I am working on, well, there's a thing that I'm working on in my Bedrock world that I started it last year, but because once I got invited to Cosmic for the SMP, it was put on hold. But I'm building a place called Achievement Park, and when that's ready, I'm going to put that up on a server, and people will be able to join, and you'll be able to get all of the Xbox achievements. You have to get like 100% just by basically walking around a theme park that I'm setting up, which has got like little booths to do each achievement in. That was like the project that was going to be like occupy like the entirety of last year, but once I got invited to Cosmic, it was all sort of put on hold. And then when Cosmic ended, Bedrock's update was broken, so I couldn't go back onto my world other than to do like little tiny like brief achievement videos. How much wood have we gathered here? We've got over a stack. That's good. We'll take a bit more because we're going to need more. We need probably a few more for the collection system as well. Hopper minecart as well. Yeah, exactly. We're going to need hopper minecarts. Gather up some of these saplings. They'll come in handy later. Don't really need to worry about sticks as much because we've got bamboo. We haven't got like an automatic bamboo farm yet. But yeah, we'll do that later in the week because we'll need like a mini super smelter as well. But at some stage as well, we're going to have to make either a run to Focus's base and grab a handful of slime, or have a little run around and see if there's a swamp nearby or something. But the chances on the swamp is pretty low. So hopefully, Focus, if you're still there, you've left a pathway going through the Nether that's easily visible to get back to your base. I come back later and get that bell. I thought you shouldn't be just like relying on that like solely all the time. It should be used like to highlight and to illustrate things and stuff. Yeah. Depending on what the topic is as well for the episode. I've still got about like 10 gigabytes worth of replay clips from across Cosmic for all those episodes that I never finished editing. Recorded, because when it ended I had 24 episodes. Like all of like my sections have been done. It just required the replay cutting together and the like, you know, the final cut of the actual episodes. But I think the only thing I'm going to do back with Cosmic is I want to do a proper world tour, and then is the sun going down? I've got to B-dubs this here, you know, before the creepers come. I'm going to do that, and I have there's like a special animation that I've been sort of like working on, but it required replay mod, and I couldn't be bothered to reload the world in the 1.14. It's just, but we'll see. Actually, I might just do it. Cause I've got this idea for this particular animation in my head. It's also the introduction to RavenCraft, you know, for the little opening like 10-second jingle. That I'm going to be putting on. I haven't done it yet, but I know in my head visually what I want to do for it. Yeah, we'll have to. I used up all that iron. Yeah, I'll have to work on that. Maybe next week. I'm not in any rush at the minute. Just, you know, taking it easy. Oh, hang on, I've missed a couple here. You're hopping over to Twitch, Timmy. Yeah. Yeah, for those of you that are watching across all the different platforms, because I know there is some people that have been hopping in and out of Mixer as well. At the minute, we are trying to get our 50 subscribers on over here on Twitch. I am streaming to the other platforms, mainly the YouTube one is just so I don't have to download it off Twitch and re-upload it back to YouTube, because it's just time consuming. Right, let's take those 55 there. Another 27 of them. Makes another 24 of them. Because I've used all that iron. Our iron supplies are dwindling here. I don't know what I'm going to do. To stand here for 10 minutes and get another stack. Yeah, it's the 50 followers, yeah. We're about halfway there, and my average viewers is in the green light. The only thing I'm missing is the followers. All right, that's where we were. I couldn't remember which one of these wings that we were up to when we were building before. We're going to need an absolute mountain of stone as well in a minute. Back up here. That's awesome, Timmy. Did that go? Yeah, I think that's in the right place. Yeah. We will try it as well. I'm going to have to rejiggle my streaming schedule a little bit, because unfortunately the Tuesday night streams have pretty much had to be completely cancelled due to the lockdown. Because Tuesday is like the best time, best sort of like night of the week to go to Tesco's to get our shopping, because you know it's quiet. During the day, Tesco's has a massive queue, and because of my broken hip, I can't stand in that queue. So I'm going to go at night when there's nobody around. Right, let's make another set of these. How many did I say I needed? 16, yeah. I'll take that. I don't want to use, if I can avoid using all of the wood, because we will need wood for other things. Make another one of them. Another hopper. Need 2 more. And is that enough? Oops. Right, we need these as well. Right, we're gonna go grab some more iron. See what I mean? There's no way that I could have built this farm today if we hadn't have built the iron farm last night. Actually, I need some of that as well. Oh, of course, you've got to do these individually, haven't you? Oh dear. Oh well. Oh, now inventory's full as well. Right, let's put all the loose iron, shall we? Put a few of these other bits and bobs back in here for now. Right, what we're doing? Hop the minecart. We need 16 of them. And we're going to need another chest as well for when we get back over there. We're going to have to go mine some sand in a few minutes as well, aren't we? So we're fine for those for the minute. Let's put those in there. Put those ones there because we made too many. Oh no, we still need to make one more. Stone. Do we have any stone? Yes, we have stone. We're going to need a lot more stone. Might actually just go mining just for cobble now. So the Sandman will come and steal his sand back. There is a desert to the south of us as well, so at least we don't have to travel too far. Let's cycle this farm whilst we're here as well. We might as well get a little bit more steak whilst we're here. Breed up a few more of them. There we go. So we have now a cat defense shield, so that'll keep the creepers out. Yep, we'll need all that cobble. Probably all that cobble as well. Oh look, there was some planks in here as well. Do we have any more sand here? Right, I've got a stack of sand and some loose. Right. Yep, there's plenty of fuel in there. We'll just leave that smelting because we're going to need probably about 2 stacks of glass, but we'll see how far we can get with that. If we can get away with that, then we won't have to go and manufacture anymore. Oh, there goes the iron golems. Yeah, I get tons of iron from this farm. Right, so we will now manufacture even more furnaces. Oh, filters. That's why they didn't work before. And that has only given us 35 furnaces. Right. So we'll have to come back and finish the furnaces later. But for now... I'll put them at least one next to the ends of each track. And for those of you that don't know, when a hopper is in its open state, like what you see here, there is a constant check above the hopper to see if anything has landed on it, and that eats up processing resources on the server. But when you put an inventory block on top, so you could do this with a chest, I suppose, if you wanted, it then doesn't perform that check every like 20 times a second, so that it eases the burden on the CPU of the server. And because, well, this server is just on a little Raspberry Pi computer, it doesn't have like super fast processing available to it. I mean, it does run Minecraft, I think, perfectly. We've been testing it for the past couple of months. There we go, that's those. But every hopper where I can on any design, there will be a furnace on top. I mean, obviously it's not possible in every single circumstance, but for every circumstance where I can, it will. So there you go. That's all of that got us there. Right, I'm going to put right, and then I'll put hotter minecart. Actually, I have to. Oh, I'm gonna have to do this every each line as well, aren't I? I'll keep my sword there, and I'll put that there. So the reason as well that I put those other blocks where I did as well was just so that. Oh, it's night time. Hang on. Just so that the minecarts wouldn't roll away. Just checking there's no creepers around this time. Right, where were we? We've done that one. We've done that one. We've done that one. So 8 more to go. I suppose by making that one set of track, it did give us the exact amount of track that we would need. So we'll know when we're done because we won't have any track left in our inventory. But we're going to have to do a quick mining session as well to go and gather some more cobble, because there's no point in filling in this section if we haven't got the furnaces on top of all these other blocks. There we go. Yep, definitely noted that in there, right. Have I got... Yes, I do. How far away? Oh, sorry. How much cobble do you have? Like, have you mined out? Focused. Because to cover the rest of that, it's probably going to need about another 6 or 7 stacks of it. Could make a cobble generator, but let's see, we want to go north. Did you leave a path through here at all, Focus? Right, 2 seconds. I'll have to figure out. I'll have to bring Discord up. Hang on. Thank you for joining me today. If you are enjoying our journey and would like to see more, then please rate, comment, favourite and subscribe in whichever manner your chosen platform allows. If you are joining us on Twitch, Mixer or YouTube, where we have loads more for you to watch, from our live streams to all our episodes across our various series. You can also drop by and say hi over on Discord, where we chat about everything from Minecraft to books and movies to tabletop games. But most importantly, thank you very much for watching and have a lovely day. Oh, is it, whereabouts is it? Right, so I'm in my... Actually, whereabouts are you? Did you go back to your base, or are you... Oh, no, right, so you've logged back in. Awesome, right. Have you got any blocks on you at all? Just, like, general blocks?
Yeah, I've got 2 stacks of leather. But I have made bridges here, so let me just get my coordinates.
Yeah. So for those of you watching as well, I'll just pop up on the screen here. Links to Focus's channel there should be in theory popping up across all the different platforms there for everyone watching. So you can go and check out his channel. He's got his first episode for 4 months, is it? Which is coming out hopefully this week. Yeah.
I mean, actually getting to these bridges is going to be a bit difficult because I remember I climbed a lot of this to be able to get here.
Yeah. So normally I'll leave like a little trail of torches dotted around, but I haven't got any torches. Yeah. So we want to be going northwest is for your base, so we're going east right now.
Yeah. Well, I was thinking if...
Because you're in this direction. In the long run, you're in that direction.
I mean, we might as well drop down there because
maybe we're better off just digging a hole straight through.
yeah, do that.
Yeah.
Mine's like level 49 or something.
Nah, well, as we get closer, we can drop down.
Yeah.
So if we're coming back up here, right? So this is where I'm at. So I suppose we'll go through here, and we might as well start digging north, I suppose.
Yeah. I mean, north it's going to be like around over 1,000 blocks north.
Do you have the rough coordinates?
We've got to go till we're at
Minus 800 on the Z.
Yeah, it's quite. I mean, I wonder if we can get a path going.
Yeah, just have to be careful for the any lava pockets that might join us.
Right, I'll keep on placing a bit of cobble.
I just like where every now and again. Normally I do this with torches so you can like see as you're going, but I haven't got any torches.
I've not got any coal, mate. That's the problem.
Just scoot around the edge here so we don't have to drop down each time.
It's like 10 hour bloody work on the bloody devil roof or something.
Yeah, we'll sort that out. Ooh.
Oh, mate.
Because I got blast protection last night.
I can't be bothered to chop my arm so no one gets something that is gone. Right, let's keep. Right, where are we going now? Yes.
Heading north still, because I've got the on the mini hood. I've got the the north bit there.
Yeah.
Right, we'll build a cross here, I think.
Oh, I've come this way.
You recognise this bit, do you? Tell you, one good thing from Bedrock is I don't have to place blocks this way.
Yeah. I mean, I kind of remember this terrain a tiny bit. Nothing now. It's something like here.
We'll drop down there. Splat.
It's practically all we need to remember is just straight north.
Yeah.
Obviously follow north.
What's that there, Timmy? Yeah, I've got blast protection on my armor, so and phone. So whenever it hits me as well, it's going to take a little bit of damage as well. I usually like to put like phones on like everything going. now for the big drops or lava. I have to make, well, I suppose make some odds because I was going to say we'll make a train like what we did on Cosmic. But there's no point because one thing we should say as well about this server is when 1.16 comes out, we're not going to go straight to 1.16. We're going to have a little look at it. If it turns out that it's perfectly fine, it's stable, then fair enough. Yeah, I'll upgrade the server. But we might probably wait till 16.1. Yeah. So.
Have you not seen the news? They don't reckon it's going to be out for over 2 to 3 months.
I don't know. No, I haven't looked at anything today. I got up this morning, played with the chickens, and then I immediately I did your little pop-up things. I updated Creepers because I had to put his new gamer tag in. I did all that, and then I just immediately pressed the start stream button. I didn't even have Minecraft loaded when I pressed start stream.
I mean, one of the Afterlife members tweeted it, and he said that.
Oh, that's a shame.
Minecraft news things have been saying that another 2 to 3 months are going to have to be waiting.
Well, we can always. Oops. It means that as I say, I wouldn't build elaborate structures, but we can build my basic farms, and we'll get some basic stuff. But I'm not building a piston bolt until then, though.
No.
Whereabouts did you go? Oh, there you are. But I do want to work on like a piston bolt at some stage, though, just because it's a fun project.
You're crazy.
Well, is that not what we are? I mean, look, we build a bloody 20 chunk slime farm.
Not to mention that we built a piston bolt for about, how many blocks was that now?
2,500-ish. But plus as well, we did the return track as well, even though it wasn't finished, but we were still in the middle of processing that. I'm thinking maybe I don't know. What do you reckon? Do you think? Do you want to open up the end next Saturday, maybe?
Yeah.
That sounds like a plan. Cause we're gonna hop on. We'll see if Creeper and Chrissy want to join. To like do a little bit, it'd be not special because I'm not that fussed about opening the end. I don't really care about fighting the dragon. I just want shulker boxes, really.
Okay, just be careful there, 'cause there's a gas spray under us.
Right, we're going a bit higher. No worries.
More high so we don't break in one block lava.
Yeah.
Oh, bloody hell. Oh, he's despawned, thank God.
Yeah, we should say as well, for the very first 12 hours of the server, we had anti-creeper and anti-ghast griefing, because I wanted to protect people's builds, but I didn't realise it was going to stop the health from damage. So I thought, no, we can't have that because that's completely unbalanced.
1.15.2
Cause I don't remember it not causing any damage.
I mean, no, because Exumovoid wants to put it on there.
Yeah, because but we've taken that off now. We have left the Enderman griefing where it is though.
They still fucking damage you, Jesus.
Yeah. They still damage you, but just so they don't take random blocks out, especially if we're building like redstone projects. That's the last thing you want is something like that getting taken out. I've never had it either, but knowing our luck, I mean. Yeah, and then trying to diagnose one block missing somewhere.
One block about was missing, and that project was gone.
They got us spent ages following all the lines, making sure well, this was a block here is now gone. It's like taking out a block of stone and had a redstone line on top of it, and that's it.
Well, when we do get to my base, I'll tell you what we'll do. We will
You can show us around and show us what you built so far as well, because I haven't been up your way. Other than I pre-rendered the chunks. That's another thing as well that I did on the server. Was I pre-rendered a whole load of the world in just to take off the stress from the when people actually join to play properly.
I've not really built anything.
Yeah, just got a few chests dotted around and a few trades locked up. Yeah. Ooh, run away from the gas. Keep running, keep running.
Yeah, I'll give you a bunch of torches so you can just light
Yeah, just like every like 50 blocks or something, drop one. But yeah, we have a few players that have been whitelisted from the from Cosmic as well. The Craftcast members, of course, Creeper and Chrissy, are all whitelisted on this server. Creeper has started a base which is further north of Focuses by like maybe about 10,000 blocks.
He's got a cosmic creeper before we even knew creeper built directly next to Raven's base.
Yeah.
So in between the two biggest bases on the server, him and Embassy, just put his base straight there.
Yeah.
We was looking at the map, the line.
Oh no, run away.
Yeah, literally walked past my base and we both thought, oh hang on. We're gonna set camp straight next to my base.
I told you beforehand that when we were in a call, he was going to go. He was like planning to build like a big base somewhere. But I'll have to see if Creeper's still in the chat. Like, what sort of biome did you choose to build in? Because I haven't even looked on. I put the coordinates on for you on the map, but I don't even know what sort of like area you're planning to build in.
I think it's a hill like extreme hills kind of thing.
Good. You can get some nice buildings in the side of those sometimes. Yeah. Aye. But in addition to that, I don't think he's been on the server, but we have Chrissy as well has been whitelisted. So he's welcome to play anytime that he wishes to. And we also back from Cosmic as well, the yellow bloke. Yeah, he's not logged on yet, but he's been whitelisted as well. So I mean, it's not a requirement on my server. You don't have to make any episodes or streams or anything like that. It's just like a fun place for some of us to come and play. But fingers crossed. We might get a few bits and bobs here and there from other members.
Me and Raven I usually start servers and we just play, but then we just end them, don't we?
Yeah, because we're just sort of messing around. But whereas, like I said in my introductory episode, I've been wanting to do this for months, but my server was on loan. But now that it's back, I mean, I know that they didn't get to finish their wood challenge, but I mean, it takes like 2 minutes to flip the world over. So the guys know that as soon as they want it, I'll flip it over for them, ready for their stream.
Simples.
Yeah. Because that was part of the reason as well why I went to the expense of buying the SSD, because I knew that when I started it properly after I'd finished all my testing, that I wanted the world to be hosted like on the SSD drive rather than the SD card. How you going for the iron? Oh, did you pick up iron as well? Yeah, that's all right.
I've got quite a bit, and I'll pull them in my own farm soon, but it's just in case I need it.
Aye. But that's right, because I've been looking forward to doing it, and I know they were supposed to finish it at the weekend.
But they were meant to finish it ages ago, weren't they? But everything gets delayed.
Aye. What's that, Creeper? You're building an underwater base, but like next to the mountain area. Aye. Later on, I'll hop on to. Oh, that's a good point, Timmy. Yeah, I better have something to eat, so I can escape the lava. But later on tonight, because I'm not doing a nighttime stream today. It's just this one here. But we'll hop on and we'll see if we can gather up some the resources for the white concrete. It was white concrete you wanted? Yeah.
So do you know that plane simulator thing?
Oh yeah. Have you bought it yet?
No, I've not bought it, but I've been watching videos, and basically what people do is it is kind of multiplayer because your teams be hopping like calls and they contact like the air traffic control people and they clear them to land and stuff.
Yeah. So is that actually with like a real player that's managing the airport kind of thing?
Pretty sure, yeah. I need to do a bit more research. I've seen loads of them during the title saying multiplayer.
Mm-hmm.
So hopefully it is.
Because I'd love to give it a go. I haven't played any of the flight simulators for a long time. I don't even have a joystick anymore. Because I used to play a lot of them like when I like on my first computers.
I mean, so basically.
There's a lava blade coming up behind you as well. Just so you know, it's a little ways off, but you know.
What I was looking at, so I had a look at Amazon, and there's like, so I'm gonna buy one of these when I
Uh-huh.
It's like a, so it has a throttle, the pedal.
Yeah, both of them, yeah.
And what's it called?
You're really close to that lava now.
You're the stick.
Yeah, I know the ones you've seen because I've played with those before. I never had the one with the the throttle bit.
Logitech doing the thing.
Yeah. I mean, technically, I could still use mine. The problem is, though, it was designed for the old multimedia port, which was kind of like an extended serial port, which is not like something a part of like modern computers anymore. Ooh.
You know what we do? We just dig away from them.
Yep. Well, we're at minus 800 on the Z, so we just need now to go to the X. Oh, and then of course down because you said you were on 50-ish or something, wasn't it?
59,
Yeah.
I'll do that low on confidence.
Oh, hang on, I've missed some chat there. Too busy watching out for lava coming down. I don't know. Should we say like 9:30ish? That's normally when I get back to me desk to play for a little bit, Creeper. So I'll come on your world at about 9:30, and we'll have an hour, and we'll go mine and we'll see how much we can get in an hour for to make you some concrete.
You going on his Raspberry Pi?
Yeah. We set it up like in a call the other day. Oh, this is a big chasm, isn't it?
Yeah, I might just get one because these are used to have, aren't they?
That's one thing as well for people that are watching. At some stage, soon, I'll be doing a complete tutorial from unpackaging the hardware to building a Raspberry Pi for a Minecraft server. It'll include everything, and apart from the video, of course, that will cover every single element from building it to every line of code that needs to be put on over on my website. I'll have a full listing of every command and all the downloads. I may even that would probably save everyone a lot of time. As much as I will go through it in full detail of doing it yourself, I may just make a server image available so that you can assemble it and basically just download the image and put the image onto the SD card, and then that's you away playing Minecraft. That'll probably be an option as well. I'll probably put that as a free purchase on my website if I do it that way, because the easiest way for me to host it is just to actually put it on my store, but of course it'll be free. Or as well, later on today or tomorrow, actually probably be tomorrow, I'll do your data pack for you as well. Yeah, I'll do that. It'll probably be tomorrow, to be honest. Yeah, there's no mad rush, but I'll have to recode it for the things that you asked for in it, and the prices and the number of trades and the likes. Well, at the minute it's got the, you can get the maxed out books and what have you. Just got to remember though with the Wandering Idiot that because he is a Wandering Idiot, he doesn't have yeah, he doesn't. They're not meant to like survive because they just spawn after about 20. I think in reality, I think it's 21 minutes, to be honest.
Items are just like one-time things like I just need a certain head or my head or something just to give.
Yeah, but it's already got all the blocks that you were asking them for. Like to the the piston head and we got an achievement. Oh, can I steal a couple of carrots?
Yep. Just a little promo here. Come to find out how I get this skin removed from my series.
Aye, because you've got your.
It's how dead my channel is.
It's either that or it could be that you've maybe like slipped and fallen into a drain.
What the storyline is, I've been manufactured by zombies. Channel's been that inactive. But yeah, this is the crib.
Just repurposed a villager house.
Take what how much cobble you need.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. I'll take 7 stacks. And a handful of slime if you got it.
Yeah, if you want to follow me, we'll go downstairs.
Yeah. we will be at some stage together. We'll be making like a big slime farm, but just as a temporary one that we.
Actually, yeah. So if you want to just go into that column there and just dig down.
Yeah, we'll get my pick out.
It's just easier for me to actually get to the farm. There we go. Right, let's see how much slime we've got. There we go, 58. Just take what you need because I can always reproduce it.
I'll grab half of that because you'll still need half.
But, yeah, we'll work on a mega one soon.
Yeah, proper one. I mean, you had a little look around that one that I built on the last server there.
Yeah.
20 chunks, 10 of it slime, 10 of it mobs. Oh, that was yeah. Oh, of course, we're going back up, aren't we? Yeah. That one was. I preferred that one. It was more efficient as well because it had sky access. I still quite like the look of it underwater though, but it wasn't as efficient as it could be if it had sky access. Could always go on my single player save of that world, and I could command out the water just so we could see what it would produce. That might be something to do. Maybe I might do that tomorrow. Maybe it's about 10 minutes.
What was it, 5 chunks?
10 chunks of slime.
Oh, and what was the other chunks? The dolphins?
Yeah, well, because I was building like a 5-chunk long collection system. When I was sort of digging out, I thought I might as well make this gap 3 high so that I could get Enderman. And I thought, well, if I'm going to go this far, I might as well cover the entire place in wither roses.
Well, yeah, but this is the little house that I've said, isn't it? Really?
Yeah, just basically the same as mine, isn't it? Just got odds and ends to get going. Yeah.
I've not really done much. I mean, the village have been. I mean, this is where all the villagers died.
They died, did they?
Yeah.
I thought they were all enjoying the hot tub.
Well, they were. And the zombies found them, didn't they? But my mine, it's here. I found plenty of diamonds down there.
I did well for diamonds yesterday. Well, I got the set of diamond armor, and I've still got 11 diamonds spare.
I've got. Where's my diamond armor?
I've probably got like I might even. I'm not 100% sure, but I might even have a stack of gold now.
Yeah, I mean, I have found quite a lot. I've got an enchantment table under this little house here.
Oh, that's what I need to build next as well. I need an enchanting table, but
Yeah.
because until I got that silk touch book off you, I thought I was going to have to.
I have a silk touch pickaxe as well.
Yeah, because I need that because I need 4 redstone ores to complete today's build.
I mean, I don't think I've got any redstone ore because I don't think I have my silk touch before. If I do, I'll give you a. I'm pretty sure I just mined it all.
Yeah, I mean that's all I did for all of mine at the minute. That's why I was thinking like in today's stream I was going to have to like try and enchant one with silk touch or leave the reset mechanism for today anyway.
You probably won't get around to it anyway, will you?
No, I don't know how. We're going for 2 hours now. I'll take all this stuff back to base and hopefully I can find my way back through the thing.
Actually, hang on, I need to give you some coal, don't I?
Oh, have you got some?
I've got plenty. Yeah, just take this.
Alright, and then have you got any sticks? Is that all the bamboo?
I've got this many. I've just made some.
Just to make a few sticks, and
That should be enough, shouldn't it?
I'll fabricate those, and then just every now and again as I go, that's almost 2 stacks, yeah. As I go, I'll drop it from torches as just to try and mark it up in general, assuming I don't get lost. That is.
Yeah. So actually, I might as well come back. I'll come back with you.
Aye.
Because then we actually know what route we need to go. It's only what is it? Probably a 5-minute walk back.
Yeah, it won't take as long as what we just did.
So we definitely need to go this way.
Yep. So we know this is 100%. Just edge around.
This is the part where it'll get a bit complicated. So we ran quite a bit here. Right, we went right. If I
Did we come down that way or over that way?
Oh yeah, yeah, because I placed all these blocks, didn't I?
Right, I'll put that there.
It's a good job I placed these blocks.
This little parkour course that you've got going in here in the Nether.
Yeah. I just placed a load of them there. This will actually help us find that massive path.
Aye, because once we find that opening that were made, is that it in there? No, that's a chasm. Oh, is it further up? All right.
Yeah, right, yeah, I recognise this now.
Right, I'll put another torch at the top of there.
Then we came around here, have these blocks, and then ran around here.
Another torch there. On my Bedrock Survival series, I've got little towers because I fly through that. So I've got all the little towers to see that I like fly from one to one, depending on where I'm heading to.
Right, it's not this way.
Alright, I'll get that torch back up.
Hang on, yeah, the blocks are still there, but I think I must have stopped. Right, there's a gas there. Those are free gases.
We come along this edge, do you think?
Oh, we were at level 92, weren't we? We must have been about this level.
Do you think we came this way?
Have you got any food? Because I'm not
Oh
absolutely
yeah. I'll give you like half of what I've got there.
Cheers. I don't recognise this, but no, we didn't come this way.
I was just wondering if we might have like. Are you sure this is not like one of our paths or something here, members?
I mean, it would have had to be here, at the tunnel.
Let's hop through there.
I'm gonna run out here because you remember when we had to dig around that lava thing?
We're heading east now, which is like the right direction.
Yeah, that's what I mean. I wonder. Yeah, here's the big lava pit, and this is massive.
So can we see any of the other pathways that we made? Unless it's inside of this wall.
Oh.
Don't suppose anyone in the chat was making notes of the coordinates as we were walking.
No, I know. My bad. We were like 8:30, like on the coordinates, like on the Z thing.
This torch route's going to be really weird.
Well, yeah, but we'll just find, you know, where we actually were.
Ooh.
Oh, I'm dead.
Uh,
Yeah. What is it?
I'm just trying to dig down so I can get your stuff before it despawns.
Have you got a chest in you though?
No, but I can drop all the nether stuff
Yeah.
to clear space for you.
What are your coordinates again?
Minus 40 by minus 780.
Well, let me just grab a temporary.
Right, and I'll just move this so that I've got that entire row free for your stuff so it doesn't get mixed up. Right, so just keep dropping all these random blocks.
Oh crap, what is that? If we do dig through that wall though, there's surely gonna be, you know, somewhere there.
It won't let me pick up the lever that you dropped.
I don't even know how much is there, who knows? Probably like 7 pieces, not bothered.
Got the iron blocks. I've got 2 inventory blocks, like slots 3, but it's not letting me walk over these last couple of bits to pick it up.
Not as long as there's nothing like my pickaxes there.
I've got your sword, I've got your pick, I've got your shovel, and I've got your axe and your second pick. I've got the emeralds, blocks of iron, and like some other bits and bobs of junk.
Oh, the need. Right, I'm about 2 blocks away.
You'll be able to follow the torches most of the way anyway.
Yeah, should be able to see. Yeah, I see that. That was a deep jump all that way.
Straight down the bottom of the hole.
If I ever thought before, it would have took like 1 heart. Like,
Yeah.
like literally 1 heart maximum. And then that straight down.
How far are you off now, do you reckon?
I'm about 100 bucks.
Alright. There's a little pathway around the side where I dug around to get down here for your stuff.
I imagine, yeah, this is nothing. Just trying to fall. That's all it was. Oh, really did it again.
I see you there now. So if you want to gather up these bits here, I wonder why it wouldn't let me pick it up, because it's not like my inventory's full.
Oh my god, that's so never rack on me.
I threw out a whole load of my stuff so I could get your pick as well. Right, I'm going to start dropping your stuff in front of us over here.
Yeah, that's one.
So we've got sword, pick, shovel, axe. There's your other pick, your lectern, some of those. There's the iron blocks. That's your magma blocks. Paper, some more iron, some of that. There we go, that's it. Everything else in my inventory is like the cobblestone that I've swiped from you. Oh, hang on, there's some quartz here. You must have mined that as well. And the bit of coal that I took off you before.
Have half your food and then we're good.
Oh, you lost the food as well, of course. Oh, hang on, you have to throw me half of that back. I've just thrown the entire stack.
Right, now we have to actually find where we're meant to be.
We're too low. We should probably climb back up to where we were, to be honest.
Yeah, but if I'm looking at this lava pit here, this one looks like it goes on for a while. It looks like what we would have crossed.
Well, that's going east, so... Can you see the pathway that we...
So if we get the pathway, we can follow it back to my hole to actually get the board, get the actual path.
Alright, well, that's what I said. If we go back up the way that we came when we dropped down, from that little bit here.
Oh my god, is that the...
Let's see.
Right, hang on, we've got to find it here. It must be somewhere around it. Oh no, it will be this direction.
No, I'm lost.
This way, it has to be this way. A bit up. Yeah, it was at least 92 that bloody level. I'm thinking it was more like 93 or something.
The way we came. Alright, so that's the way that you fell out of the world. I go back here. And this is the way we're going east, so that's this direction.
This is massive lava thing gone. There it is.
You must be somewhere below me.
Oh, hang on, this path is so much higher than this.
Because we made like a huge bridge going across, didn't we?
I think I know where you are, because I think I'm just below you now. I'm just waiting to climb.
I can see you hopping there beneath us yet. I'm just going through this cliff face though to see if I can get to the other side.
There's all the bloody same block in this bloody wall, so you... Oh, found it. Here.
Ah, there we go. We weren't that far off.
No, right, I'm gonna. So, right, okay, let's torch this up. So if we go this way and just go back towards my base, it's a straight line. Yeah.
Yeah, we'll put a few torches going this way.
Let me see where this path actually leads us to.
Where does it spit us out, and how close is it to one of the other torches we put down?
I bet it's not far.
Nah, it'll be like 1 block away.
Yeah. See, I ended the path here. But yeah, we kept on going straight. Oh, yeah, here's another path.
You see the torches?
No, yeah, we'll have to go a bit far. Right, this is where we went wrong. Yep, there's. Oh my god, we're done. We're done.
That's where the other torches are. Right. I'll put an extra 2 torches here so we know this is the right route.
Yeah, I'll tell you what, I'll just build like a little staircase. There's no way we can miss that.
Aye. If you got any different blocks on you or something.
Bit of wood.
Aye, stick like 1 wood block or something in the middle.
There we go. Right, now we can go back to your base. Yeah, so it really wasn't that we literally, like, we just didn't see the little sticky out bit there.
Aye, just missed it. Because if we had had if I had had the torches coming the other direction, we would have just placed them as we went there anyway.
Well, right, now we can keep going down this path. So that's
Oh. Follow this, and hopefully there'll be no ghasts attacking us.
crap.
You haven't fallen off again, have you?
Nope, gas.
Oh.
Holy crap, that gas bar was literally like a centimetre. Like, I'm not even kidding.
I'd just like to give a very quick shout out to Discord. Congratulations for suppressing my notifications. You always do a marvellous job of suppressing my notifications. But on a side note, Dice Breakers have just gone live.
You have got fun on there as well, don't you?
Yeah, I get notifications there, but I'm just going to have to quickly dismiss the Dice Breakers live notification off my screen. As much as I do recommend that everyone goes and watch their channel because they do make some excellent content.
What kind of content do they do?
It's tabletop games, you know, from things like, well, tabletop games to like, you know, RPGs like, you know, like Dungeons and Dragons and the likes. Right, so here's the corner.
How long are you thinking about going streaming today then?
I don't know, I was only originally aiming for like maybe 2 hours and see how far we get. We've been out for an hour and a half. Sorry, 2.5 hours even. So I'll just tap in the link there. So the links that appeared in chat a minute ago, those are for all my friends' channels there. Creeper, Chrissy, and Unfocused.
I think what we should, actually what I'll do, because I need your help, I might as well help you go and get this redstone and stuff for you.
Yeah, we'll need 4 redstone ore.
Yeah, that's good. This is the longest tunnel ever. We're not even there yet. Need to place some torches over here.
On my Bedrock world, I've got some like really huge tunnels there, like this. Before like Bedrock, sort of like had that update which made it all crash. Well, I'm gonna have to torch this like entrance up. I had just like expanded them so that originally it was just, you know, the 2x2. Sorry, the 2x1 like tall bit. But I changed it to so I could fly down it. So I widened them all.
Yeah, that's what that bloody gun knight did on Cosmic. He made his tunnel dead wide so he could fly down it. So
Yeah.
I mean, mine was perfect, but you didn't even need to travel that far. You remember
Aye.
the massive Nether tunnel?
Yeah, it was huge. And then when you got to the end of it, you had to like go down a little cubby hole and then sort of edge around the side of a block to get to actually get to your portal.
Speaking about portals, why did we go to this portal now?
I know, did no one take note of the coordinates when we started? I know I didn't.
I mean,
That looks like a path over there. I can see it in the distance.
whereabouts?
Like straight ahead, like straight down from here.
We might have climbed up here.
Yeah, we probably did, because there was a few bits where we kind of like blocked up, wasn't there?
Yeah, we did.
But I can just see the pathways rendered in the distance there.
Yeah, we definitely got up there. Once we charge it up, we're all good. Just careful there.
And what are we going to? Positive like 500-ish or something?
Yeah. Positive 700, I think it is, actually.
Something like that.
Yeah, something.
We'll just follow this, we'll find it.
The autistic could not play with music today.
No, it hasn't been making any noise for a while.
Phew.
It gets absolutely horrendous. My headphones were invented for. I know my chickens get upset by it as well, so I've got to go, because they start squawking when they get frightened.
Why have I placed a couple there?
Just to mark the way, maybe.
Yeah, it was a bit of a weird position for me to actually place it that.
Are we just going across this little plains here, maybe?
No, I mean, we must go up with it because we weren't quite down there.
Is it in the 80s for where we need to be? I think.
Oh, hang on, cobblestone over here. Such a good job I placed them. Yeah, we would have never, ever.
Oh, here we go. Right, I put another torch. I've got 17 torches. Oh no, I've still got. Well, I've got one full stack of torches left.
Yeah, but on Saturday we'll probably work on get the electrify the dragon and
Next Saturday, yeah.
yeah.
Plenty of stuff to do with the overworld for this week.
Yep. Always is. Yeah.
No.
What will it be then? Week on Saturday.
Yeah. So not this Saturday, but next Saturday we'll do it then. I need a bow and all that anyway. And need to manufacture some arrows.
You're lucky you've got an AFK fish room.
Yeah. So there is loads of bows in there. I have not looked at any of their enchantments yet.
I usually just throw them out straight away in my worlds.
Well, once you've got like a good bow and then a backup bow, you don't really need them after that.
Yeah.
As long as you're not like going somewhere like here, carrying it.
I mean, the only thing is with I don't know if I'm gonna do AFK fishing on my new survival series.
Depends. I mean, when 116 comes out, AFK fishing's a thing of the past, isn't it?
Exactly, that's what I mean. I'm like, maybe I can do it, you know.
I mean, I sort of like rushed to build that AFK fisher because I thought, well, I'm going to be away for like 5 hours. I might as well just let it go.
Yeah. I mean, I would do that on here, but I mean, I'm trying to edit a video, so it just won't help. I'll have to have 2 Minecraft on for replay mod and stuff. Yeah, I'm trying to do some tracking tests. Tests also like stays with the character.
Yeah, I can't describe the button that you've got to press. I just like know it when I've got it in front of me. It's one of those ones.
Fucking priest fucking sheep.
I don't know. I think that black one escaped through here before. There was some cows through here before now.
Well, I'll link you back at your base.
Yep.
Oh, the hell, that's fine. If you're
No, but if you need any food for later on as well, just grab it. There should be a couple of stacks in there at least. I can't.
Have you made speckles, Stutter?
When I make these, I just never can be bothered and keep on breeding them.
At the minute, well, because I haven't got much in the way of food, it's my only food source at the minute. So.
At least it's not bloody melons.
Are you sure? I'll make you a melon farm.
No, it's fine.
2 months fed on melons.
2 months on cosmic, just pure
Right, so all of that stone gave me 59 furnaces. I don't think that's going to be enough.
Oh, 39, no, nowhere near enough.
Oh, sorry, 59.
Oh, 50. No, I don't think that'll be enough.
Nah.
Right, I'll tell you what, I'll go get some redstone.
Alright, we'll just cover up these as best we can then. And then we're going to have to, after all that, we're still going to have to go cobble mining.
I'll tell you what, because I'll be able to mine and do quite a little bit of mining down there, I will punch a bunch of my crap into your cow farm just for now. And I'm going to go down into your mine, try and find redstone. Probably need to mine cobble on the way anyway, so
Yeah.
I need to make sure I'm mining my fortune.
Oops. Too many. There we go. No, I didn't have any. Last time I was mining, I didn't have any torches to torch it up with. that was the issue of why I was going mining for things.
How would you what's its name? How do you get that torch thing so it lights up? Because mine doesn't light up the area around me.
Well, it's just one of the settings in Optifine. I couldn't tell you which one it is because it's always been enabled by default on mine.
1.14 it was. All of them went on. Notes in there. Quality.
Let's have a little scan through the settings. Video settings.
It's easy to do that really. Dynamic lights. No,
I'm not seeing anything that's like popping out to me that would suggest what we're looking for.
I mean, I thought it'd be in animations, but all of mine are on. Every single one of them.
Nothing in that menu. No performance.
Oh, it's weird, isn't it?
There's nothing that's standing out. That would be what the setting is that we're looking for.
There'll be something, but that's torches here. I've got a few stacks.
I mean, I've got. I don't know what's your smooth lighting set to. Mine's set to maximum.
Whereabouts is that?
Just in the top video settings. Yeah.
Maximum, yeah.
So I was just thinking because that'd be like lighting processing. It might have been.
Oh, I fixed it.
Which setting was it?
Dynamic.
It is the dynamic one, isn't it?
Yeah, but for you guys at yours on fancy. Oh, that's so much better. Put it on fast toggle.
There you go. Sorted.
Now, I don't have to place many torches now.
Yeah, so I'd keep like one torch in my offhand.
Yeah, place them every so often so you don't get 50,000 mobs.
Well, the way I mine with that, like the single trench, it's never really too much of an issue.
No, yeah. Right. I mean, when you got bamboo though, I've just created a bunch of sticks on your bamboo.
Yeah, that's all. I don't want to use wood because it's wasteful. Oops. I don't know. I've just taken out my own stairs.
I've got a mending village in it.
Oh, so we'll be able to get one mending books from there. I've got mending on some of my stuff, but not much.
How many redstone blocks you use? 3?
4.
2 or 4?
4 redstone ore blocks.
Of course I found a free bunch when they usually come in about 8.
That sounds about right, doesn't it? I was mining away here earlier on, and then I'm thinking I haven't found any diamonds. And I looked at my thing and I'm too high. Yeah, and then like, cause you see how far I get along, and then you see where it just drops down. I was like,
You might not level 11 anyway, you're level 12.
I normally come down at this one. It's never usually any bother. I found plenty of them anyway.
Yeah. I mean, maybe I'm doing it wrong, I don't know. It used to be 30.
It's mainly at 12, isn't it, for the lava level? Because I don't have to deal with that.
Right, just get rid of all this. I've got loads of this redstone now. 21.
gathering up I'm down here as well, gathering up a load of cobble.
I'm finding so much redstone. That's really
That's good, isn't it?
I mean, yeah. Never go wrong with redstone.
And I'm using my crouch mining technique as well, so it doesn't use up any food.
I'm not bothered about that. Let's go. It's not like it uses a lot anyway.
No, still, it's means I can like mine for longer to fill my inventory.
Mainly when I'm on my way back that it does it. Yeah, the beacon mine is my favourite.
I can just like tear through it.
All diamonds. It's got 9 diamonds.
Yeah, Creeper. This is sort of like the way that I mine a crouch, and you see how I've got the pick is like angled, so that it takes out the under block and then takes out the block in front of you just before you like reach it. And I just go like this. I mean, like so if you like look at my like tunnels on Cosmic, they go for like thousands of blocks in a straight line, just doing this. But once you get the angle right, you'll see it takes out that block, and then the top block gets taken out just before you hit it. So you just keep on going. Of course, the downside is though, you're at this angle, you can't see what's above you, but it means that when you run back, you might spot some ore above you, and you harvest it on the way back to base.
Yeah.
But I mean, you've got to come back this way anyway, so.
I've got an angle here where you can see what's above you. Yeah, if you aim up to break the first one first, then you can do it.
Actually, the center part of the screen though is protected, is like invisible to me because I've got where I've got the microphone and the yeah. It's like when we're playing Half-Life, it adds excitement to the game because I have no idea what weapon I'm selecting. Ooh, diamonds, we'll have those. 4. Oh, all we got was 4. That's disappointing.
Maybe with Fortune 3, yeah.
Yeah. Wait, what do you want? Skeletons. Right, where's the way out?
I've got plenty of coal.
Yeah. Should be enough to make all the rest of the furnaces. It's got a new recipe. That can't be the first bit of gunpowder I've picked up. That must be a glitch. So there was that thing on Cosmic where the God had done something to the server, and he'd erased my achievement tracker file. So when I came back onto the server, I had like no advancements or anything like that at all.
Yeah.
So when I was playing,
He always did stuff in.
I was fiddling with the dials, wasn't he? Oh, here it is. Here's the way back.
Always up to something.
Like, so I lost all my advancements and what have you, so I kept on. I mean, I didn't really care about them because it's not like Xbox achievements, but it was just irritating because it meant that every time I was like picking up a block, I was getting like pop-ups all over the screen, just from like holding the blocks that I had in my inventory anyway.
Oh, I found a skelly spawner.
I've got one marked out not far from the base, so that's probably it.
No, never mind. This is a zombie.
Yeah.
Zombie one at level 22.
I've got a on my bedrock world. There's a skeleton spawner like just to the side of one of the shafts, the mine shafts, and that's right on the bottom. It's something like maybe 10 or 15. Because I always remember it because there's like a huge water flood right next to it on the in the bedrock world.
Yeah. I've got so many mobs on me.
Just run away.
Yeah, let's go. Oh yeah, right, I forgot, because I am not touched everywhere up and keep on spawning. It could be diamonds then.
25 empty Coke bottles behind the recycling bin. At least you were close to the recycling bin, Creeper. Right, how many furnaces can I make out of that? 29 more furnaces out of what I gathered. Right, let's see if that's enough.
20 what, cans or bloody bottles?
Oh, it says 25 empty Coke bottles.
What, like 1 litre or the little? Is it like your drinking there?
That's a good question, Creeper. What size bottles is it? Is it like the big 2 litre ones?
If they are. And is it diet?
I've never drank Coca-Cola for a long time. I don't really like it.
I have diet.
The same as Pepsi's. I don't really go for any of the fizzy pops at all anymore. Usually if I'm out like in a like pubs or what have you, it's I just have like the J2O or the appetizer. I don't like drink alcohol anyway, so it makes the odds in that respect for me, does it? Right, now let's just check that all these hoppers are going in the right way. So we have 12 left. So if I throw 12 in here and we get 12 back, then we know that there's no gaps.
Creeper, how old are you? That is the question.
Well, we all know Chrissy's in his 50s at least.
Yeah.
The old man, Grandpa Chrissy, doing his knitting.
Yeah.
12, then 1, 2, 3, 4. So we should have 4 of them and 12 of them. 12 of those and 4 of them. Right, so that means that every hopper is in the right place. And for those of you sort of joining us and wondering what on earth it is that we're doing, this was actually the mission for today, is to build a wool farm. I don't think we're going to get that complete now because my shoulder is in absolute agony at the minute. So we may not actually go for much longer. But we were doing it completely from blank because this is a brand new world that we just started the other day on my server. We have no resources. We're basically building it as we gather it, basically. Right, what I'm going to do is I'm going to fill in these blocks. Yeah, just enough.
These are really rare, these.
Have it if you want.
Sure,
Yeah, I don't care.
they're really rare. It's so hard to get because of the probability of them. But here's a bunch of
you got the redstone. That's the most important thing. What was that as well? There was Timmy's just put that Chrissy's back hurts because he's an old man,
He's a very old man.
But don't forget as well, if you join my Discord, you can go and check out Chrissy's knitting area as well, and also where he does his crossword puzzles. So
He's an expert on them.
yeah. Oops. Alright, and Creeper put some extra crosswords on there as well, so Right, so that marks off all of that. And this will very quickly turn back into grass.
Are you not doing the pushing mechanisms?
Oh yeah, I will be doing the pushing mechanisms, but I think we're probably not going to do that today because as I said my shoulder is just getting really, really sore, but I think that's probably a reasonable place to finish it for today. I'll probably finish this later on, maybe I'll finish off tomorrow. I don't know if I'll stream finishing it or not tomorrow, we'll just see how it goes, but thanks everyone for watching. Don't forget as well to check out my friends' channels there. Their links should be popping up all over the place and in the screen there. Keep an eye for Focus's new video coming out at some point in the next couple of days. So the links are in the description there. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you all next time. Thank you for joining me today. If you are enjoying our journey and would like to see more, then please rate, comment, favourite and subscribe in whichever manner your chosen platform allows. If you are joining us on Twitch, Mixer or YouTube, where we have loads more for you to watch, from our live streams to all our episodes across our various series. You can also drop by and say hi over on Discord, where we chat about everything from Minecraft to books and movies to tabletop games. But most importantly, thank you very much for watching and have a lovely day.